Hey Wizards, K-Hoops here. I accidentally did the first level without recording. Exciting gameplay that you missed. I'm gonna try to get another costume. Probably the Plague set, which means I want to be looking for dark and nature tags right away. So let's go here since there was 2 dark tags. We want this ghost thing out first, and there's a high chance if the components roll my way, we'll kind of end up in a similar run to something you've seen before. So I think like Rotgaze being dark nature would be kind of the direction I want to go. But we'll play it. We'll play it by ear. I don't necessarily want that as a reward. This level's not quite as open as I was hoping, but there's a nature tag down here. And even though I need to hoard dark nature tags, I still need to have a build that can actually win, which is kind of like the tricky part of going for these unlocks is you gotta invest a lot of tags. So we gotta strike a balance of getting those while still having a useful build. So we'll see how it goes, but my initial plan, so I'm not necessarily trying to like play to do anything too original right now, just trying to get these unlocks. I'm probably assuming it makes sense to go for it. Oh my god. Going to get Miasma as well and get that Rotgaze upgrade on Miasma, but we will see. Alright, more end tags. I guess I should let's get the Plague Doctor Cane first, just since that's like the most functional, like it just kind of works with anything. Evolution Shrine, I don't want to use this at the expense of tags we want to use though, but we do have an enchantment sorcery tag, so we could use a sorcery tag. Well, let's or give up an eye tag. What did we get? Rot Feast? Hell yeah, that's what I wanted. Since we got Rot Feast, I am going to be desperately hoping that we find a Valkyrie. Valkyries get an extra attack whenever a living unit dies, and like, so basically just make a bunch of flies and like don't do anything with them, and the Valkyrie just goes crazy. Alright. So with Miasma, no, we can't afford it yet. Do we want to upgrade this all the way? Might as well. This is kind of a high price to pay, because we do need tags to get stuff done, but having a juiced up Rotgaze is great. Oh, and there's 2 end tags and a dark tag there. That is blessed news. Let's start here. Let's craft the cane. Unfortunately, we're using that Y tag because for this build to really pop, we probably do need to get some eye stuff with this as well. Fortunately, this guy's can't do much. I guess it would make sense to we do have enough tags that we can go get Miasma if we need it, which we might. But oh, that's annoying. Alright. So Menacing Eye Mask is going to make this build mellow. I'm sure if you've seen my Rotgaze video with Miasma before, you saw me use that. But we also need to, make sure we have enough for the Plague Doctor's mask, which that just makes us immune to necrosis. I don't know if that's like too important to get now, probably not. And then the other plague one, it's a little more expensive, so which is inflicting necrosis. We also want to like get these charges up, so this is not a bad call for that sorcery shrine. Although it is hard to say no to Dark Nature. We could also start here, maybe. Except for we will get stunned. So maybe I just like the idea of being totally immune. If the crafted equipment has the KSR eye tag, okay, that's going to be good for Menacing Eye Mask. Oh, we could pretty much craft the Menacing Eye Mask if we do this level. So this level is a little scary in some ways, but yeah, we didn't get stunned, so that's good. Let's get Dark Immune. Oh, we're not allowed to. Okay, so Menacing Eye Mask is now going to trigger. Oh, no, that's the random upgrades. Okay, never mind. I thought that was the triggers automatically one. If the equipment has a KSR tag, it grants the eye spells, a random upgrade. Do we want any other eye spells for this build? I guess Vampiric Gaze. I don't know if we want that first, but let's get it. Let's get Vampiric Tax, and let's get a free upgrade because it can't upgrade this, so we'll see what it ends up being. Okay, now we can focus a little more carefully on getting our Plague Doctor's mask and our Doctor's robe. So we're only in Realm 6, and we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're like 6. Yeah, I think we can do this. Lightning tags are attractive. We could get Crackle Void, which in the beta branch, I didn't realize this on the other run when I was using it. It's functions now the same way as, sorry, not Crackle Void, Crackle Darkener. Crackle Darkener now functions like Crackle Void, so there's no friendly fire, which makes it far less terrifying to use. This level seems open enough that I don't mind it. I want to get rid of this guy. Alright, I'm going to start focusing on oh, you know what? I always forget to craft this. Eye Helm is like kind of top priority. Ugh, this is a little unfortunate. I want this to help us finish off the level. Alright. Oh yeah, what did Vampiric Gaze? Ooh, Refracting Gaze. Cool. I should have checked that earlier. So Refracting Gaze, each bolt bounces to an enemy in line of sight of its target. So that's actually pretty juicy. So A and Y tags are a priority. Dark tags and nature tags are the also the other priority, but I think we got time. Let's re-roll. Okay, DYE, ADE, and there is. This level's open enough. Open enough. Let's try this one. This is the guy I'm most worried about. I guess the line of sight's not super good on this level though. Maybe there, or yeah, here. Tank into damage. Oof. Getting a little nervous. Not quite ready for miasma. What kind of bad positioning here? 5 SP. I'm really worried about that. guess not anymore. Yikes. I have 6 SP and a boatload of stuff. I probably should have crafted something during the level, like Disintegrator would have been good. It's only gonna give us 1 charge. Too bad this guy's like totally fine. Alright. We are really cutting it close. Damn. I think we just kill him. Okay. That was spooky. Okay, I want an arcane tag more than anything right now. I think that's almost worth just re-rolling for, rather than getting this single end tag. Because I need some defense. Looks like we're not gonna get it. So hopefully, whoa. I think we can do this level. These guys are gonna go down pretty quickly. So it's just a matter of, oh yeah, and we're gonna be fearing everybody, and then we can Vampiric Gaze. This should actually be not too bad. I guess let's get a sorcery spell. Disintegrator feels fine. Oh, we still have an M tag, we're okay. Blood. Holy, so I want to save those lightning tags. We can take that off because we know we need it. Let's get Crackle Darkener there. Okay. Or 2 dark tags. I feel like this level is just gonna be better for us. So all of the, oh, I want to get, maybe I can't get all. There's one up in the corner. Let's do that because we're close enough. Alright, that refraction on there is pretty good. Okay, Duplication Shrine. Too bad we don't have something better to duplicate, but I guess 2 Disintegrators ain't bad. We can make people more afraid. And we do need end tags, so let's just go there. Sure. It's a little gnarly place to start, but I think how open this level is, we will manage. Oh, I really need to get more charges of vampiric, or a rot gaze. That should be of some importance to us as well. So we do want to look for a library. Okay, we're gonna have an abundance of N tags. There is the A tag though. That's a scary spot to start in hopes of using our A tag appropriately, but I think just vibing in this corner, we are going to hit everything of consequence, so, and everyone will be stressed out and afraid, although we have no dark tags. We have 2 nature tags and we need 1. We need 3 nature tags and 3 dark tags to complete this run. We have 10 levels to do that, so I don't think I should be too stressed, but getting shielding feels really like the priority for me. I am going to start on a memory orb and hope for the best, because I just want to get Plaguebringer, so that way we can multitask. Alright, and we will gaze it up. Man, our vampiric gaze is quite strong with refracting gaze. I know you guys see me use rot gaze a lot, but I still see comments of people treating rot gaze like it's mid, which it's not. It's just like, has so much function, so much synergy, so easy to get online. You can use it in so many different ways. You can do a lot of different things with the flies. It's like such a good, like, just resistant stripper. It's a sick spell. Alright, let's get the Eye Helm. Alright. Now we are focusing on dark and nature tags for real. Excuse me, my stomach is getting a little grumbly. Okay, Plague Doctor's Mask, and okay, there's a dark tag. This level's not as open as I would like. Yeah, Nightmare touched. Okay. Let's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get ourselves on the other side of this. Dang, dude. Poison sting time. Or I guess not, we can Vampiric Gaze It Up. I guess we should be thinking about getting this damage up as well, but Dark and Nature tags are kind of competing with everything. Let's just get that so we have it. Getting closer and closer. Another Dark tag. This level's quite open. Is there another upgrade? Okay, Ritual Suffocation. The ritual is completed. Poisoned enemies on the level take 30. That's pretty good. So everyone's just going to take a big burst of damage at the end of that. Is this guy... Okay. A D and an N. Combust, poison. Whoa. I don't really like the visibility here. I'm gonna reroll. Alright, there's a nature tag. This level's open enough. That's a pretty spooky level though. Nature tag. Orb, metal, enchantment, ice. None of that is what we want. Can we do this level? Redeal all this is upgraded, so I don't think we can take poison damage. Alright, that is now at... Alright, let's gaze it up. Okay, one dark tag away. Which I guess we're far enough in the run that I should just start focusing on levels that we can do. Oh, actually that was a mistake, because we wanted that arcane tag for Newman sensor. This guy is brand new. He's also a upgrade for Hydra now, so you can cast this dude. I'm gonna reroll. All right, Nature Tome. Whoa, maybe not a Nature Tome here. All right, Dark Nature. We can do this. And there's a sorcery tome, so. And there's a dark nature tag in here, so let's get cracking. The crafted equipment has the nature or metallic tag it gains. Okay, we actually do not want to use that. We'll save that for here. Alright. Dark, lightning, metal, I guess T. Alright, so I guess fortunately for us, we have not gotten in his line of sight yet. That is a #1 priority. Oh, he is close, but not close enough. Let's put Battle Mage Staff on there so we can... Oh, we can just make it. And yeah. Okay. This level's kind of gross. We can do a lot of healing. And we're not going to have to worry about any necrosis or anything now. Oh well. Okay. So, the mirrors have been debuffed, or nerfed. So they're debuffs that would be applied to this unit are instead delivered to the target of its next attack. Fortunately, we're just like poisoning dudes and we can't get poisoned, so good for us. Alright, let's keep looking for dark ways to get our dark stuff up. Dark Staff with the 2 radius, or the 1 radius is great. Umbral Totem is going to get that damage up. So yeah, let's just keep looking for, whoa, two small levels. Interesting. I think we'll go here. I would love to be able to... Oh, this corner is nasty. It's just hiding from everything. But I'm going to start here because we have Underworld Passage. We also have 12 SP. What am I doing with my life? Which means we should be using some type of enchantment, which I believe this just says that you deal, so I think Crackle Darkener would pump up the jams on that. I guess we can find out. We'll do 1 Rock Ace to make people spooked, and let's find out if this works. Yep, we're getting the guys. Alright, I guess we need to get in line of sight a bit. Alright, Disintegrator is doing alright. Dark Staff, or wait, I guess that 1 radius is gonna go a long way. But let's re-roll. So this is when a physical or fire. Maybe I'm not as stressed about this dude for this level. Okay, let's start here. Any other enchantments that we can have on in the background? I guess Carnival of Pain? Maybe not. You know what, I guess we'll hang on to the SP until we really need it, We'll do one Rot Gaze. Haunt. Yikes. Oh, what happened? Oh, we're getting stunned. Oh yeah, we're getting stunned. Vial of Ambrosia, I don't think works retroactively, but oh, we do have clarity for 10 turns. It does. Great. We can get cooking then. Umbral Totem. I don't think we have time for Newman Sensor, but Dark Staff potentially still on the table. Lightning Chaos Metal Ritual. That would give us more miasma. I guess this is the only guy we need to be terrified of. That line of sight is not bad. Yeah, I guess we'll do this one. Let's start here. Oh, am I blind? I guess you can always rot. Oh, I didn't Feyhaunt Garden. Fuck. I'm blind for a while. Okay. These mirrors are hard to take down. I'm feared. Oof, are these mirrors gonna... They're replicating really fast. They hate fire and physical. We've got 13 SP. What can we do? Because they're winning. They're fucking us up. Yeah, I forgot how strong they are, because they're just going to keep making more dudes and more dudes. Let's Rot Gaze a little bit more. Okay, I keep... Okay, we're fucked. I lost to the mirrors. This feels pretty bad. This run was almost there. Oh yeah, I guess like we're not... Yeah, that's the problem, is we're not fearing them, so... they just keep doing their thing. We're not gonna be able to like shadow hex everyone in time. Yeah, we can't shadow hex them. There's just too many. I should have intuited that. Yeah, my build is very dependent on people being feared. I think my mistake was I forgot how strong these dudes are. But we definitely fucking failed. Let's just try to get out a bunch of fairies, though. Would it be better to get this or chain lightning? Let's get chain lightning with a so we can shield ourselves. Does this drop lightning resist, or does this just give us? Okay, no. Alright. We're gonna do one rock gaze to get some shields. Nope, we're dead. Alright, cool. I'm gonna post this, even though I fucking fell on my face, and I know it's very similar to a build I've posted recently, so if I do go for the plague outfit again in the near future and it ends up being a Rotgaze Miasma run, I probably won't post it because that might be boring for y'all to see a variation on this theme. I actually really like playing for the costumes more than I like the Archmage Trials, because I don't do the Archmage Trials often. What I like about it is, like, in some ways it's suggesting builds to players, but in another way it's like creating an interesting give and pull of like forcing you to be a little greedy, maybe doing things that aren't 100% optimized, because like for this build I don't need like every piece of the plague set, but yeah, it's a fun thing to interact with and get a little cosmetic reward at the end. But yeah, thanks for watching.